up, y'all? Ripley's Believe It or Not, but I'm back for another report. The Primal Diet Experience. This is part 11, and this is from August 2024 to November 2024. Let's get right into it. First, kind of fun thing to start with. I discovered raw corn off the cob. Non-GMO, organic, everything. Like, dude, it's like a dessert. It's so good. It's so sweet, and I didn't realize like it's a nice little enzyme support when you're having like a meal. Helps kind of get the digestive juices going. Actually, I noticed, and that's also what's written about it in the books as well. As it's helps produce hydrochloric acid, and so why not incorporate it in your meals if you can? Dice up a little bit, throw it on top, or just have it off the cob. I mean, I'm so mad I didn't discover it earlier. It's amazing, hydrating. Yeah, the yellow corn though, especially. Make sure you get the yellow corn. That's the good sweet stuff. The white corn, probably not so much. Yeah. All right, so let's get into some serious stuff. So my hair, specifically head hair. I noticed beginning of August, maybe a month after that as well. My hair overall up top became weaker and thinner. It's pretty scary, and I believe right now so far it's mostly from toxins and metals coming out of the hair due to a heavy detox. I noticed the crown of my hair had a strange tingling sensation, and I was like, okay, I gotta start like looking into this. So I started looking up some remedies and things, and natural, of course. Wasn't looking at like hair synthetic stuff really at all. But when you start losing your hair, you immediately start sketching out, panicking, taking action, because some people say once you lose it for good. A lot of things can come out of that with the sensitivity of hair follicles. So found the only remedy I could really use, because some of them were, you need like fermented coconut oil or coconut cream, and it was like, I don't even have all of that right now. So I went and found a remedy finally that I had, which was bone marrow. I applied the bone marrow, basically just melted in my fingers, and then just combed it through the hair. And essentially, I think it strengthened the follicles and protected the follicles from any further damage from the toxins coming out of my hair. Like it's like a protector of just fresh, cells, fat cells and whatnot, just there to bind the poisons, and it healed and soothed the burning sensation immediately. I felt like this is what I have to stick with, because it was the only thing that worked. And so far, I think my hair is okay. Just to give you guys, any current status of the hair visually, it's up to you whether you think it's thinning or falling out. I think it looks back to normal now, which is great. But yeah, it was actually really thinning at the crown right here. Like legit was getting thin, and I was super concerned because I would comb my hair and it would actually fall out. My hair would literally start falling out as I touched it, and so something was going on up there. So it feels normal now. Now I can actually comb through it. The hair doesn't fall out, maybe a little bit every now and then, but it feels like everything works how it should, again, with the hair structure. So I don't know, maybe I got past the detox or stopped it possibly, but doing a lot of dairy and honey and I don't know, maybe the minerals were detoxing the brain, like the cream and stuff. So we'll see where that goes. I'm gonna make sure I'm getting more minerals though, just overall, and increase the cheese strains and things to help bind with any of those toxins, trying to come out through the hair and hopefully, detour that from damaging the follicles, which I guess, it happens as part of the process eventually. You got to be ready for it. Also, I was kind of like hypothesizing that white meat could be causing the hair weakening as well. Or sorry, white meat only, and like less red meat or no red meat basically. So it could be potentially the lack of iron. I was just kind of like instinctively thinking like maybe there's some minerals and nutrients from the red meat that I was lacking with just doing white meat only for, I don't know, 6 months, a while over the past year. Maybe my hair got a little thin because of that too. Curious what other people's experiences with that possibly as well. Another topic's unrelated. I noticed when taking like hot baths, sometimes I feel the left side of my chest will have a pain over the heart region, which naturally gets anyone concerned, but I've had that for a while. I think I just have some toxicity in that area. Never had a heart attack or anything bad. So coming back to the story, I tried to this last or so hot bath experience, I tried massaging out and push out the toxins kind of through the lymph that could be trapped in that tissue area. Just kind of push it and massage it out gently in a pushing motion all the way through my shoulder, down through the arm, and out through the fingers. I just feel like that's a good way to get things moving, give it a little jump start. And I noticed after the bath, one of these times I was doing it, because I do it almost every time I have a bath, just move the lymph. I noticed after one of them that my left hand fingertips, they started hurting and cramping, like noticeably, like tingling sensation as well, like numbing. And I think I got some of the toxins out of the heart area or chest area and rid of them all the way into my fingers or something like that, because I've never felt that before. And a super highly located finger kind of pain. So it just felt like it was correlated. So I'm thinking maybe I'll get a fingernail or hand detox soon. That would be a sign of proof. That'd be really cool to show myself and everyone if that happens. So another cool fun fact, I haven't had a calf cramp in like 2 years, which is awesome. I used to get those like all the time, especially when I was doing like the keto diet, kind of like those electrolyte starved protocols where you're having to supplement electrolytes because you're not getting it through fruits, other forms of hydration that involve sugars and glucose, fructose. I think I was dehydrated. Also, everything's cooked, so you're not really going to get much of the electrolyte sweet from cooked meats and fats and things like that. So yeah, that's been awesome. I rarely get cramps anymore doing this lifestyle. So there's that. Oh yeah, another cool thing, I had fresh veal brain. First time I ever had brain raw, actually ever had brain, which was a hurdle for me to get over. It's super like gelatinous and it's like Jello. It's the texture. It's the taste. A lot of people said this before I tried it, and maybe it has some bias, but I totally understand the taste similar to like eggs, like almost like scrambled eggs. It has that taste to it. I don't know how to describe it. Low sulfury, I guess you could say. But it's not bad. It's very light and mild. Goes down easily, and like the best part was my energy had been so stable after I had like 3 or 4 ounces of brain in the morning a couple weeks ago, and I had so much more energy that day and didn't need to nap at all, like quick sleeping midday session like I usually do recently, because I think I'm doing a lot more healing, so I need to take extra nap every now and then. But when I had the brain, I just didn't need it. I just felt like I had reserves of energy and nutrients. And just all the processes in the body were just working. I don't know, just working to the point where I didn't need to take a nap, whatever that means. Let's see. The last thing and kind of biggest thing for the future is I'm gonna up my fat intake once again, but a lot more, and get bigger with weight, so I can handle some of the potential body work and posture improving experiments that will hopefully come in the future, near future. And I want to up the fat composition of my body, and overall get ready for any tissue damage or tissue rupturing kind of issues that I run into with any kind of body work or structural changes or massages to the body. Some of those things can supposedly rupture a couple areas, because if you're digging into something, trying to get it to move, you might rupture a couple things. But I'm thinking just ballpark so far of the research I've done is that I'll try to get into the more gentle movements of the body and that kind of body work, whether it's Reiki or myofascial release, something that's gentle. Potentially I could get into something deeper if I feel the need to, and the gentle body work methods aren't doing as much for my posture and everything that I want to improve on. So a lot of improvements to come. I'm going to stay on this primal diet at the same time, so everything is properly lubricated and the body's not drying up at the same time, because definitely don't want the body drying up. And then you're prone to more rupturing and tissue damage, most likely. So stay lubricated, and a lot of things are coming for my body posture. I've realized I need to work on, and the protruding neck and the pelvic area also protruding. It's things I got to work on to kind of optimize my movement. So we'll see where that goes. Gonna be kind of the holistic approach, combining it with the diet and things like that. So it's gonna be really interesting how that works, and hopefully faster. Looking for faster results than the average diet person, standard American diet. That'd be really interesting to see if I heal faster or improve faster. So this report's kind of short and to the point, not too much, but couple big topics, and I guess that's it.